You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my
Good morning and welcome to Spotlight on Prescott, your best source for Prescott area news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Proudly brought to you by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott and featuring Josh Rice, Kellen Hoskins, and Edward Tucker. So grab your coffee, get ready to start the weekend early. It's time for Spotlight on Prescott.
Good morning. Hey, good morning, guys. I'm still sharing this to everybody right now. How's it going? It's Thursday.
Going, man.
It's Thursday morning.
As a matter of fact, it is Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Which is why we're here.
How good of you to remember.
Man, it's let's just get right into the nuts and bolts of things. We got a fire going on, guys.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
So
that's the big local news. Actually, I have
Very, very big local.
the most recent update, which was yesterday. They haven't
last
released
night,
any
the one
updates
from last
today.
night.
So it's not getting any better out there at the moment. Currently sitting at 2,000 acres of Crooks Fire.
Right.
Just to the south of Prescott, threatening areas in Groom Creek, Potato Patch, Walker, south of, kind of the south of Costco area. You know, kind of reaching back around into Dewey, Humboldt.
Right behind us.
Behind us.
That way. Ish.
Literally,
I know,
literally
right?
behind us.
Yeah. I would just point to the creek.
I get you.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
not
Their
a great fire.
estimated containment date is May 4th.
Okay.
So that's still
Star Wars Day.
Still, week
May
and
the
a half,
4th
2 days,
be with them.
2 weeks away. I hope the
That was
4th
a
is
nice
with
little
them.
pitch. And
Yeah. Well, you set
nice
it up
guy.
for me.
I know, that's what I'm
would've
saying.
Caught onto it, so kind of hit that one out of the park.
Wind, not great.
It was really windy the other day. Like,
Yeah,
we're-
the day
like,
that was the day it started, right?
No,
The
the
day
day
after.
after.
Okay,
The day
yeah,
after it started. It was like the windiest day that we've seen in
That's right.
a while.
Yeah, it was, and it's supposed to be another windy day today. Yesterday was pretty calm.
Yeah, it was pretty chill yesterday. Today's going to be a little windier, but we might have a little bit of moisture in our future. We'll
Friday,
talk about that
right?
in a
Yeah,
minute.
maybe. Yeah.
Well, I was showing a house yesterday that had views of where the fire, not the flames of the fire, but
Yeah.
the smoke, a little bit closer back behind there. And the planes were coming. They were able to fly yesterday. And knock out a bunch
which
of
is
it.
good
So-
because the wind was down. I'm hoping
Right.
that they can.
They had
keep
to ground
flying.
them when
They
the wind
did.
got bad,
They did on
so-
Tuesday because it
Yeah.
was so windy.
Yeah.
And they've got operations running out of Watson Lake and Lynx Lake currently. So those parking areas and hiking areas are closed to the public
Yes.
for the time being. So that Watson Lake looks like they're having some sort of firefighting expo going on
But it's
over there
not.
right now.
It's a staging area.
Yeah, so they've got trucks and shower units and things like that for the firefighters, and then obviously they are drawing water from those lakes to help fight the fire.
And then there's another fire up outside of Flagstaff.
Yeah.
So we're kind of not weirdly in the middle, but we're
Another thing, common sense should tell us, but if you are a drone enthusiast,
Oh my goodness, yes.
don't
Yes.
go try to fly your drone by the fire to get some photos.
I guarantee you will get in trouble.
Yeah, that's just.
But
not-
don't be that guy, because you can't use that footage anyways. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I mean, and the fact that you'll ground aircraft and could cause
Some
catastrophic
significant delays and
damage to homes,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
yeah.
With
So
that,
please don't be that person.
let's kick it right over to the weather,
Let's kick it.
so we can talk about the
Yo,
weather.
VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about the
Dang it.
weather.
So
I got 'em all.
I'm still there
I
briefly.
thought I got them all.
That was some quick reaction.
Yeah, we'll talk about
It'll be
that
the
later.
same pose?
You were very.
We were very talkative.
Well, that was
last week.
really weird because you just did that, right? So I looked over at the.
You thought it was
monitor,
still there?
and it looked exactly like the fake one that was on there.
It's the
is
Tucker
one of-
pose.
Do that again.
Tucker's
Yeah, there it is.
signature pose.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
You're welcome.
What would that happen?
So yeah, I'm looking across over here. That is the new one? I don't think that's a new one, man.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah, because Fridays, there's a chance of rain on Friday. So
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's
I'm going to kick it
small
over to
there. So
our
you can-
award-winning meteorologist, Mr.
So,
Edward Tucker.
Yes, I'm going off of it, but yeah, so it looks like it's going to be, low 70s today. Cool off the next couple days, 30% chance of rain tomorrow. So 70% chance it's not going to, but I hope it does.
But it gets some moisture in the air at least.
We need some rain. So
yeah, even with a 30% chance, that means that some moisture is going to be introduced into the air.
Right.
So that can only help.
Yeah. So that'll be 60s next couple days after that. Get up to 70s. Monday, and then cool off again. So.
And then 80s by next week.
Yep.
Woo.
Yep.
It's summer almost.
It's almost summer. It's
starting to warm up again.
Pre-summer.
But again, I hope the weather kind of responds because of these fires, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't get too hot too soon, to not help there. But also, I want the wind to die down, and
the wind is I think the biggest issue. Although I was watching,
if the wind could just chill, that'd be great.
I watched the community meeting last night.
Right.
Which it was nice to hear that the fire is slowly progressing at this point. But they said tomorrow it's going to be windy, and it has significant chance of.
Well, keep in mind that during that day where it was super windy, it went from a 600 acre fire to a 2,000 acre fire.
Yes.
In a day.
Yes, exactly.
So it more than tripled in size inside of a 24-hour period.
Right.
And hopefully with the wind that's coming in today and possibly tomorrow as the storm system's blowing in, we're not going to see another exponential increase in that fire size.
Correct. Yeah.
No, and kind of the good news, just depending if it starts going more east than where it's at, it'll run into the where the Goodwin fire was. So there will be less
fuel. Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird thing of like, hey, hopefully it'll go this direction.
Right.
But yeah. So a lot of people are concerned. A lot of people are concerned. I've seen a lot of things on social media of people in like Prescott Valley and Chino being like really scared that you're okay.
If you live in Chino Valley, you have a fire break the size of Prescott Valley before you have to worry about.
Right.
It would have to burn through the whole town of Prescott Valley, catch the prairie grass between Prescott Valley and Chino Valley, and continue that direction.
Right. Like you're okay. But it's understandable for people that have just moved here and everything like that they don't.
Because it feels a lot closer than it does, especially when the skies kind of clear out a little bit.
It's very smoky.
And you see that big smoke plume.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks huge.
Right. Well, and I think I saw one person that was over in Sedona worried about the Prescott fire, and I was like, listen, you're okay.
70
I
miles,
get being concerned.
Could a wildfire travel that far?
Right.
In this terrain? Yes.
It would take a lot for.
But it would take a long time, and it would take a lot.
Yeah, but there's a lot of animal rescue people, that are doing the good work and trying to help out and stuff, and so
I'm sure there will be volunteer opportunities at the shelters that have been set up. I think they moved that to Yavapai College.
Yes, Yavapai College.
It was originally at the Finley Center, but that was only short term. It could not be continued. Just there's events and things like that are already scheduled, paid for, everything. So they did move the shelter area to Yavapai College.
Yeah. So, just stay on top of it, social media wise, and as will we.
And then InstaWeb is always, it's a good resource for anytime there's a wildfire. They do a really great job of keeping that stuff updated.
And Facebook, I think the best place to go is going to be the Prescott National Forest page. It's facebook.com/PrescottNF.
Yeah, U.S. Forest Service, Prescott National Forest.
Yeah, so Prescott NF on Facebook. You should be able to find that.
Yep.
All right, well.
The one in Flagstaff is sad because they thought they had it out.
Oh, no, really?
It was a fire that was running, very small fire, and then
It just took out like a park, didn't it? The crater. Yeah.
And so they thought it was, they claimed it was out.
It was not.
And then it fired back up, and now, I think last I saw it had taken out 25 homes.
Yeah.
And counting, and doesn't seem like they're making much progress on that guy.
Right.
Either. The tunnel fire up outside of Flagstaff by Munns Park.
Yeah.
Or not Munns Park. North and a little bit east of Flagstaff.
And again, we had major winds on Tuesday, and these two fires kind of got
And winds in the Prescott area are nothing compared to winds in the Flagstaff area.
Right.
Yeah, they had gusts up to 50 miles an hour that push the blades over.
It literally
major
pushes
highway.
semi-trucks off the road.
Right.
Yeah.
Every year.
So, yeah, just be careful.
Well, now that we're off to a real chipper start.
Well, I mean, that's the unfortunate scenario right now is we got 2 wildfires burning in northern Arizona, and a lot of resources to them, and we wish nothing but the best and safe of our
especially here,
first responders and
I think
firefighters.
we see those smoke plumes, especially here in Prescott, and we get worried about the guys out there fighting them.
Yeah, so
very much so.
Stay safe.
Again, don't do anything stupid. Don't go drive out there in closed areas. Don't fly drones. Don't be that guy,
stupid.
right? Don't be that guy.
Well, and one of the other things, because you hear about it, is there's so many different Forest Service roads. They can't close them all. So don't be that person that's like, oh, I'm going to go around this way and stuff. It's just leave it alone. Area shut down.
I know a way to get out there. Well, don't use it.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah, just stay away. Let the firefighters do their job. All right. So with that's weather. We talked about weather.
Yeah.
That's good. Should we get into? We got some entertainment news.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Couple things. We got some movies coming out.
Now we'll get into some fun stuff.
Yeah. So
For
the families, for the real family friendly movie. I haven't seen a real kid friendly. I mean, we had Sonic 2, I guess, a couple weeks ago. I keep forgetting that came out because I don't understand why it exists. But
it exists and it's doing well.
It is.
There's like some big names in it.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
So we had The Bad Guys. That's coming out this weekend. And then in a film by Nicolas Cage, starring, written, directed by Nicolas Cage. I don't know.
I was I don't think it's written or directed. I'm going to help you out here.
It's a Nick Cage fest. Right. The unbearable weight of massive talent,
which is getting amazing reviews.
It is. I think.
Can I ask you a question? Why is that underlined?
It could have been.
Is it the highlight of the?
Sure, let's call it that. Nicolas Cage did it.
Or in an unfortunate copy and paste accident.
Oh, it happened.
It just stayed underlined.
It's no problem. I mean,
I was stay committed to it.
It was probably underlined on what I copied and pasted this information from.
Okay, fair enough. So the unbearable weight of massive talent, The Northman.
The Northman is a different movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See?
Different movie.
You made the title that much longer.
Yeah. Well, it's already so long, I figured it was all underlined. So I thought it was one title.
The Northman is a Viking
Okay, cool. That sounds
movie
cool.
With one of the Skarsgårds.
One of in it.
Yeah.
So that one,
Viking movies, it's a lot of violence and those
guys. But no, I think this Nick Cage movie looks incredibly interesting.
Yeah.
Terrible weight of massive talent.
I'm going to check it out just because it looks...
And it's in the theater, huh?
Oh,
it's in the theater.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to watch a preview for
These are the only 3 films coming out this weekend that are in nationwide release.
I might go see a movie on Friday, so...
But...
Tomorrow.
One thing, it's not on the list because I just found out about it this morning, though. Is Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, on Hulu. 2 dudes are going to jump from airplanes.
Okay, we got to get so we can see ourselves on this one.
Look at me.
This is serious stuff because
it's
stupid.
He's using hand movements.
Wait, can we?
There's 2 airplanes.
Okay. Yep.
And the pilots of said airplanes are going to
jump out of said airplanes,
force them into a nosedive.
Okay.
And then the gentleman in plane A is going to jump into plane B, and the gentleman in plane B will do likewise, and then regain control of their aircraft.
Okay.
And
all right,
make a safe landing.
Okay. I
am super excited to see this.
No, that sounds really cool.
Who do you think's behind these types of shenanigans?
Red Bull.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got to be a Red Bull thing.
100%. It's the only people who do things.
You got to drink a lot of Red Bulls to do something like that.
Well, there's a lot of factors. It's not just one person doing it. It's because you've seen them before where people are like base jumping or skydiving and flying into
the
a
Red
plane.
Bull plane. They've done that.
Yeah.
I've seen that like a bunch of times.
But these are plane swapping.
It takes one wrong move.
Wind gust.
I just don't want to. I don't want to be like that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
I love this stuff.
Me too.
Like, the Evil Knievel days and like
Did you watch Chris Angel go up in balloons?
Yes. I mean,
so sick.
The guy that jumped out of a plane without a parachute and never put one on and landed in a net on the ground. Like,
who's in that?
The guy who jumped from space.
In a net. Yeah.
The guy who jumped from the edge of space.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was a cool one. That was Red Bull.
So, okay, so my thing is this. I've watched all these.
Right.
Question is why?
They're very well done.
Right.
And they are, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of safety.
Choose your next words very carefully.
I know, there's lots of safety that go into effect.
Right.
And the safety of the people is very important, no doubt.
Of course.
No doubt. And nobody wants anything bad to really happen to these people, right? But it's kind of like watching a NASCAR race with no crashes over and over and over. I don't think NASCAR would be any fun for people anymore. So
let me
every now and then there needs to be a tragedy. I mean, it's horrible. It is so bad, and it sounds. And I'm going to be that guy. You guys
are going to be that guy.
You guys can totally disagree with me. Yep. It's totally fine.
I think you need to change the word of tragedy.
Well, it would be a tragic event.
No,
you need to be a wreck.
Some sort of wreck.
All right.
All
right. Some people it's horribly wrong. Like they both have to get in one plane because the other one can't start back up. Like they go across and all of a sudden this one won't go and they jump back out, goes in this.
Both these guys have parachutes on, so if something goes bad, they can just
jump out and the plane blows up like that close to death.
Right.
Okay.
You just want to. I get.
You want a little more.
A little more.
I mean, back in the day, dude, Evil Knievel didn't land every jump. You know, he crashed.
You want one of them to be like on fire. Going through the air. Like you want just a little more.
No, because if it was on fire, it'd have to be like truly on fire, not like purposely put on fire.
You want an engine to catch fire.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see a guy walk through a flame with a fully
with a
fireproof flame suit on anymore.
Right.
Like, that doesn't excite me. It's like, well, yeah, he's got a flame suit.
What if this guy drinks a thing of poison and the antidote's in the other plane? Would that do it for you? Like he has to.
So okay, that adds a level of suspense. But the trick is this though. Those things are so set up, like it's not really poison. Like it's not.
First of all, I just made that up.
Burns the rope and his box falls and hits the ground. He's never in the box. You know, like he's not in there. Like he never was probably. It's magic. It's an illusion, right?
So back in the day, but these aren't illusions.
But in the real stuntmen though, in the day, they'd jump off a ramp and they'd crash.
Right.
And they'd break bones and like.
Right.
I think some died. Pretty sure.
I know for sure they did.
So that hasn't happened in a really long time because they're so concerned with safety. And I get it. You don't want people to die. But it takes a little bit of
But you kind of do?
You know, I'll watch it, but like, it's going to work.
But see, this is how
you know what I mean? Like,
this is how the stuntman
I understand
thinks.
what you're saying. Like, they're too over... They do sometimes feel like they over-engineer the stunt.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, there's no way it's not going to happen.
And I understand what you're saying.
You know, when's the last time you saw a stunt that went wrong?
A lot.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's entire.
I'm not talking about the Jackass guys. Okay, that's different.
There's entire YouTube channels dedicated.
What I'm talking about is
but I mean a big stunt like involving
this is the stuntman thought process where there's a stuntman somewhere that goes, "Oh, I could do this more dangerous."
Yes,
this is the thought process.
I love it,
exactly what you're like.
Exactly, but they won't let them do it, especially on TV, because if they did crash,
well, they're just not going to get a corporate sponsor because the liability is too.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
the family goes, "Well, you let him do that." Well, he signed the waiver. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna sue you anyway. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be that guy, but it's like watching a NASCAR race for me, knowing there's not going to be a wreck.
Yeah.
And that's boring to me.
I just realized
I don't want the guy to die. I don't want them to die. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want them to die.
I know what you mean.
Like, I mean, if the plane crashed and he broke his arm, I'd be really happy about that. I mean, it's going to hurt a little bit, but I would be like, this is a real deal, dude. It would bring back credibility to stunts and stuntmen for me. I would think to myself, you know what?
It is still
that guy was
so you're feeling like stunt work just isn't dangerous anymore.
I'm feeling like it's so.
And I don't think you're alone in this. No. So, no. I think this is a unique.
It's not as dangerous as it had been in the past. Let me put it that way. Not even close.
And because it's not as dangerous, it's not as impressive.
Well, but if you look at the society we live in, I understand it. Like, God forbid if it was dangerous, you know, like everyone would freak out. I'm not like that. I go, he's a stunt man. Like, he's doing something that you won't do because you might get injured trying to do it.
Right.
And he does it. You know, honestly, I enjoy watching these guys jump motorcycles and stuff, BMX bikes, because, dude, if
they wreck all the time.
If their hand slips,
yeah,
they're screwed, and they wreck.
Yeah, they do.
They get paralyzed, and it's not good. You don't want that. But those guys are true stunt guys. The guy jumping into that net, that was pretty impressive, though.
But it's just engineering.
I know,
right?
I know, but the guy jumping into
calculate
the net.
terminal velocity, net tensile strength, and everything like that. And
I like that
how
because
big they need to make the net.
But he still had to land. He still had to put his butt on that net,
right?
Which is a postage stamp.
These dudes still have to put their butts in an airplane. And you're not impressed anymore.
They have parachutes. You just told me they had parachutes, so they have a fail. Like it could go totally wrong.
They should have to die if they screw up.
No parachutes.
There should be
he
mortal peril for a mistake in this scenario.
I said break their arm. I didn't say die. But
if you fall from an airplane,
you're not going to break your arm.
You're not just breaking an arm if you fall out of an airplane and don't have a parachute.
I don't know.
That's mortal peril.
Sorry, guys.
I get where you're coming.
I do understand what you're saying. It's like football nowadays.
Yeah, it's like
there's so many new
and a lot of people don't watch football because of that anymore.
That it's less fun to watch the game.
I think my analogy of a NASCAR race, knowing you're not going to see a wreck, is the best. Because how many less people would watch NASCAR?
I'd be in.
Well,
yeah.
I don't watch NASCAR.
I'd have to start watching NASCAR. But I've been to a race in person, and it was really fun.
They're awesome.
I don't believe there was a wreck. The race that I went to.
It's loud and
it's loud. It's fun. It smells like gasoline and burning rubber, and it's it's awesome.
Well, watching it on TV, you're just waiting. You know it's going to happen. And it could just be a minor spin out, but it's like, whoa.
Right. Because a spin out at 200 miles an hour.
It's serious. There's serious
Serious
consequences.
and
I get it. People die driving NASCARs. More people have died driving NASCARs on TV.
I didn't realize
on
this
TV
be,
I know,
than I've ever seen die.
That's why I just stopped adding to it because it was.
Oh no, I'm. Yeah, I won't say what I'm doing. Yeah. But anyway.
No, good.
But the bad thing is, you watch a NASCAR race, right? And a guy dies during a NASCAR race. Like I went to an IndyCar race and a guy died. Like he crashed.
I've never seen that.
And it was on an oval track.
Okay.
Like Dale Earnhardt, got killed on a race.
Right.
That was on TV.
Right.
This NASCAR race. So I go, and they still show NASCAR races, but I guarantee you, dude, if one of these dudes dies in this plane crash, you're not going to see a stunt on TV for like 10 years.
Well,
I mean, I think people would want it,
right?
But you're not going to see it because it'll be like, oh my god,
right?
Well, I let my kids watch that,
Right.
Well, okay, maybe the disclaimer is somebody may die,
right?
I don't know
for sure. And before we move on, I falsely attributed the balloon stunt to Chris Angel when it was David Blaine, and I just want to make sure that I'm not doing that because that's
or like that kid that got stuck up in that balloon that one time.
Oh yeah, Balloon Boy.
Is that like the movie Up? Okay.
No.
That's what David Blaine did.
Right.
Yeah.
But this kid was hiding in a cupboard.
Right.
And his parents made up the fact that he flew away in a balloon on accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Balloon
well,
boy.
hey.
Little bait and switch there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the David Blaine stuff though, where he's like in a cube of ice for like a month or whatever it was, like a week. But still, I mean,
stood up on top of a
pole,
for however many days.
See,
he does some crazy stuff that you just.
I don't know. I just feel like we watched the America's Got Talent Extreme.
Okay.
Did you see that was on?
No, I know that it exists.
Okay, yeah, you saw. Okay, so basically what it was all these ones they could do outside: motorcycles, jumping, tightrope guys, whatever, and
fire breathers.
A couple of them, I was like, that's pretty dangerous. And then some of them, I'm like, there's no danger in that at all. It looks cool, but there's no danger in it. And they're like, oh, that was so dangerous. I can't believe you did that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, he's strapped to the thing, and it just spun around. Like
David Blaine literally puts real nails through his real freaking arm.
Yeah, I mean, don't give me. I'm cool with that stuff. I just don't like the overproduced knowing that like.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
There's nothing gonna happen here, dude. Because they're not gonna show it on TV.
It's a live stream. It's a live stream.
I mean, okay, so I'm gonna feel really shitty if one of these guys. It's fine. I can say that. I don't mind saying that. I'm gonna feel really bad if one of these guys something happens to him. I really will. So I'm just gonna go and put it on the record. I want no ill fate to either of these dudes jumping out of an airplane.
Yes.
But they are jumping out of an airplane trying to get into another one. So
yes,
it's kind of on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay?
There's still so much that could go wrong.
And I'm specifically talking about me watching it or taking my time to watch it.
Yeah.
Trust me, if something goes wrong, I'll watch it. I mean, I'll watch the replay for sure. Like,
well, I'll be tuning in.
Well,
yeah.
Speaking of events that are happening this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm sorry.
That got interesting.
I was like, you got heated about it, and that was. Yeah,
I'll put it this way: our firefighters that are out there working are more stuntmen than some of these stuntmen I see these days.
Okay.
That was a good plug.
They put their
I like
lives on.
that.
They put
I
their
agree.
lives on the.
I'm not.
I agree.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm not disagreeing. Yes.
And they are stuntmen for what they do. So
Yes.
I'll end that with props to our firefighters.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So
Events.
What's going on this weekend, bro?
what is happening? Well,
Batman?
so you go to Spotlight on Prescott events page, and you can see everything going on. But something cool is happening this weekend. There's this band playing at the Birdcage.
Oh.
It's my band. 90 Proof's playing. I don't even care. I was going to bring 90 Proof on as a guest
You should.
today. Well, I'm here already, so.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Nice to
Where's
see
the
you
other
guys.
ones?
Well, I thought about
They
it.
have jobs.
Hey, you're here at Rockstar Studios.
No.
We could duplicate.
I literally thought
Where's
about
the
it.
other you?
Yeah, I thought about it as I was driving here late. So I was
You
like,
thought
it's
about it after you'd
probably-
already forgotten about the show.
Yeah, it's probably too late to call John up or Keith and be like, hey, can you come down to the
Yeah. Can you be at our
studio
office
in
at
like
4:30 in the morning?
In 4 minutes?
In 4 minutes?
Yeah, I don't think that would have worked. But so I'll just say, 90 Proof, we're a rock band.
You
We
are.
play 90s rock, grunge, alternative music. And we're like kind of the only ones doing that in this area as far as, well, there's another band that plays some 90s stuff,
Yeah.
but they're not pretty more exclusive like we are. But anyway, we're playing at the Birdcage this weekend. We're excited about it. We got a bunch of new material for this show. So we have almost a whole set of new songs. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're excited about it. So if you're not doing anything, or even if you are, change your plans and come down to the Birdcage tomorrow night,
Nice.
7 o'clock. So that's my spotlight. My weekend spotlight is 90 Proof at the Birdcage.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have one of those every week from now on.
I saw that you guys are putting together like a little summer tour.
Yes, we are, and we have T-shirts made for that.
Nice.
So we have a summer tour, 13 dates. So yeah,
Right on, man.
throughout northern Arizona. So Prescott, Cottonwood, and
Prescott
Flagstaff.
Cottonwood Flagstaff.
Yep. So it's gonna
Nice.
be fun. We're excited about it.
Sweet deal, dude.
It's gonna be busy, but a lot of good music to play, and it's that time of year, dude. People are out now.
Yeah.
You can fly without a mask on now.
I know. Somebody flipped that magic switch.
Dude,
on Monday,
I
and now it's safe to fly on an airplane without a mask.
you know
There
how
go. Thanks, government.
I realized how screwed up our system is. Okay? And I don't care what side of the fence you lean on.
First time?
Because honestly, if you wanted to wear a mask before COVID, you had every right in the world to wear a mask.
Right.
And
No one
actually,
would have given you a problem.
some people did.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Okay? So you have mask mandates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on planes, and you think, oh, well, a lot of these people, they want this mask mandate, whatever, right? Dude, when they lifted that and they're mid-flight going, yeah, we just got word that the mask mandate is officially lifted. You may take your mask off, or you may wear it if you like to. People are like, yeah, everyone's taking their mask off. The
people
crew
were flying
the
overnight,
crew is
basically.
celebrating. They're taking their mask off.
Yep.
Airlines, and I laugh because now the Justice Department is appealing the decision that this judge is ruling, right? And I'm like, and then they showed like all the airlines that have like lifted their and it was like 15 airlines. And I'm like,
all of them.
You're really going to go back and tell these people, oh no, you have to wear a mask now on the airplane again? Are you kidding me?
Right.
I mean, political suicide, dude. But it's like, I saw that. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. But anyway.
Yeah, we were on an airplane shortly before the mandate was lifted.
Yeah.
And you could tell that everybody from the workers in the restaurants in the airport to the flight crew.
Nobody wants to.
We're just over it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna call out any specific pilots who walked out of the cockpit to use the restroom on the flight that I was on, not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But
You saw it.
I may or may not have seen a pilot walk out of the cockpit and enter the restroom not wearing a mask on a flight that I was on recently.
I don't want the pilots wearing a damn mask, dude. Like,
I'm with you. Like, I don't. Again, it's about personal choice. If you feel like it's going to make you safer, please do wear it. I'm
personal
not going
choice,
to give you a hard
100
time about it.
Exactly.
But I
and
don't like to wear it.
It's always been that way. And I've never shunned anybody if they want to wear a mask. I mean, I don't know of many people that do.
Right.
But
if you want to, great.
yeah,
if
dude,
you
that's
don't,
your choice.
great. Whatever.
It's your choice.
Yeah.
Like, we live in
Go
a free
nuts.
country. You know?
Yep.
Anyway, sorry, that was now the tangent. But
Yeah, here.
it's news, though. It's news.
You
worthy.
got,
You're
you got
fired up
things
today.
to say. You got things to
I
say.
got one more.
You got plenty of sleep
go.
last night.
I got one
Did
more.
you stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night?
No, I did not have my coffee yet today, so
All
that's
right.
coming.
Uh-oh.
The Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we got to go there. I mean,
If you want to get it, listen,
We gotta go
we're gonna, he doesn't know about this yet, but we're gonna get into it on
Yes.
next week's episode
Okay.
of Tucker and the Beard.
I want to be guest.
We're
Bring me in
gonna
as a
take a
guest.
deep dive into,
I need to be
That.
a guest on that show.
even if I have to take Tucker along.
And if
kicking and
someone doesn't
screaming.
know, it's a very high dollar
Very.
defamation of character
Well, I'm going
lawsuit.
to add the fact it was a volatile couple.
Right.
Whoa,
They
you
are.
think?
They
Yeah.
are. So it's and just making sure that
Oil
it's
and
like,
water.
Hey,
Well,
oil and
it's-
water. They were not a good combination. And when you
I
start
just love
doing
when
that, it's,
I watched a little bit of it yesterday and like some of the news coverage, and I love when they're like, "You have to remember, Johnny Depp's an actor." Well, yeah, okay. So you're just accusing him of?
It's funny that
Acting-
people can use that. See, nope.
Nope.
Next Wednesday.
I'm
one
just
week
sitting here
from
shaking my
yesterday.
head. I was like, don't start
Tune in.
pulling at this thread.
Yeah.
Do not start pulling at this
So what
thread.
we're going to do is we're going to talk about this on Tucker and the Beard next week.
All right, that's a great plug in.
Wherever
advertising for
you
it,
get
'cause
your
it's gonna be-
podcasts, Wednesday of every week on whatever podcast platform you use. We are there. And next week we're going to have a good
I guess we are.
because there's not really, I mean, aside from the Nicolas Cage movie that I won't be seeing this weekend,
Right.
we won't have a big movie to talk about, so we're going to talk about this.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should. And in fact, we could do a whole mini series of court TV on the Johnny Depp trial.
Oh man. Nope.
They give me a headache just thinking about it. So
Well, it's great because I'm like they're like, we
Step
don't know what to
aside,
believe.
Judy.
And I'm like,
It's time for Judge Josh.
anyway, all right, so let's.
So I was going to say before we kind of wrap it up, that there's a couple businesses that we're trying to get on here. A couple new restaurant that's here at the mall.
Yep.
That they're going to be coming on. We're going to be doing that. But I've also seen some posts as far as some people wanting some help with promoting their businesses. So
I didn't see that. Come talk to us.
come be a guest. There's a chair.
Yeah,
So, anyways,
Come and knock
little
on our
little
door.
plug. So
I like your plug. That's pretty
Thanks,
good.
man.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's kill it, dude. We've been talking for too long already.
We have been.
And
you have.
that's why they put me in the middle. It's all right. I can handle it, dude. I can take the heat.
It's a little
I mean,
cold
last
in
week
here.
you said a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked you. I conferred with you a
little
lot.
chilly.
You're like,
Got
I said
real
more than I
chilly in
did
here.
this week.
so. Well,
Cool. Let's get to work.
yeah, let's get to work.
Yeah,
Hey,
work to do.
nice to see you. We'll be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. We're live from the Gateway Mall for the Rockstar Group at the Rockstar Studios. Take care.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Spotlight on Prescott is proudly sponsored by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott. To find out what your home can sell for in today's market, or to start the search for your new Prescott area home, visit us at newprescotthomes.com. Have an awesome weekend, and be sure to tune in every Thursday morning for Spotlight on Prescott.